Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. It is Monday. Some people don't like Mondays. I love them. They're fabulous here at Crafters TV. We've had an incredible launch, a wonderful wake-up call, and now it is all about Monday Makers, that one show. Maybe get a little bit more in-depth, see some maybe more in-depth techniques, but it's always packed full of great deals, and we've got amazing sale items for you in this particular show, as well as shed loads of inspiration, no doubt some giggles as well, I would say, along the way. The reason for the giggles? Well, of course, I'm not here on my own. I am joined by my partner in crime. She's looking fabulous today, may I say. The lovely Debbie Robinson is here with me. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. We're all fed, we're all watered. I've even got my hot coffee already. Have you got yours? Because if you haven't, go and grab it quickly and then come and sit here for the next 2 hours where we've got loads of different things. Some great offers as well, aren't we, Joe?
Some great deals.
I'm gonna show you a few different things that we can be doing today because we've got the most amazing explosive boxes on the show today at, I believe, to be the best price we've ever done.
They are indeed.
These amazing dies that are going to enable you to create beautiful exploding boxes. Absolutely
nice.
Gorgeous. These, no matter what colourways that you're going to use in these, you can be guaranteed the most beautiful boxes. And I'm going to talk you through most of the stages as I possibly can. And look, it can be for any occasion. Look at this one. I love this one. What about your baby, new babies in the family? Talking about babies earlier on, weren't we? But yeah, absolutely gorgeous, where you've got that exploding box with the gorgeous box inside as well. Now this one is the one that I wanted to show you because in here as well, what you've got are a set of dies to be able to create some really fun pop-out features,
nice.
Such as your waterfall. You've got all these panels because the great thing about this is that there's lots of different ways that you can put this together. And again, some really beautiful features in here, no matter how you put it together. And of course, you've got your lovely little box that goes in the centre, which can be removable or you can stick inside as well. But honestly, Joe, these are a lot of fun, a lot easier as well to put together than you actually think too. So stay tuned because we've got those lined up. We've also got some of what I call the most funniest dies we've ever done. And I know these always, they're one of those that absolutely blow your mind when you see how they work. But it's that kinetic movement of them. So again, looks absolutely beautiful on the outside. But when you open it up, you've got the gorgeous spiral design on the inside, which I just think is fabulous regardless of how you put these together. Whether you're going to multiply them by adding maybe more than one inside.
Nice.
And lots of different ways that you can use these, lots of different designs. And then lastly, we thought, well, we'll cover a bit of Christmas as well. So we've got some Christmas dies in here for you as well, which are the interchangeable sentiment dies, which we've got a set of, I think there's four designs with 3 interchangeable sentiments.
But you pay for 2 and then you get 4.
I knew I'd get it wrong, but look at this. Let It Snow. We've got Believe in the Magic. We've covered Christmas trees that have got the Merry Christmas sentiment or the Season's Greetings. Then you've got the lovely holly one. And again, the holly one you can interchange. You can use them as stencils. You can use them as shaker cards. You can use them for the front of your cards. Oh, there's so many ways, Joe. I'm just going to show you maybe 1 or 2 different ways that you can use it, along with all the other wealth of goodies that we've got on, plus something a little bit special as well tonight, Joe.
Absolutely, yes. Crafty Countdown. I've been talking about it all day. We didn't know when it was going to happen, but it's under this cloth over here, and I'll be sharing that with you when we see the Craft Countdown alarm go off. You'll have not long to get hold of it, and you'll understand why you don't have long when it happens, because it is a knock your socks off deal. Let's dive in and have a look at some of the deals that we've got coming up for you. The exploding box, as you've just seen Debbie taking you through, best price yet on this, which is excellent, saving you almost £36, over $40 there. Platinum members, you're saving more than you're spending with that one. We've got those amazing spiral pop-out dies for you, 6 different collections within here. You've got the blue and the heart, the hexagon, the star, the flower, and the schmetterlings. Look at the saving on those. Platinum members, you are saving more than double what you're spending. I think at this price, it's a, if you haven't got it, you need to grab it kind of price. Then the Interchangeable Creator Christmas Collection. These are amazing because what they do is they give you so many different sentiments. 3 sentiments within each die. They're like having 3 creator cards. So you can see it's 12 different looks you can achieve there for that amazing price. Again, the saving is off the charts here. Just under £40 or just over $50 there for Platinum members. I absolutely love those ones. We also have a Monday mega deal, as we do every single Monday. It only lasts though for 24 hours. Remember, it's the Scoremaster with the Envelope Box and Boxer Board scoreboard collection for you. And again, another great saving. It's all going to be about amazing inspiration, but also incredible deals this Monday Makers show. Lots of you tuning in already and saying hi. Diana's in Indiana, Brenda's in Kentucky. I can see Caldwell's saying hi. Elizabeth's in Panda Crafts. Lots of you very, very excited for this particular show. Any questions that you've got about absolutely anything in the show as we go through, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe if you are watching us over there. We are going to start though, of course, with that incredible exploding box collection. There's lots in here for you. The main worker element itself, you've got the small box for the inside there as well as, of course, the waterfall, the twist and pop, the slider mechanism, and the fancy borders as well. So it's everything you need. It is a complete collection to make these incredible gifts, whatever you want to do with them. If you're going to use pictures, beautiful patterned papers and cardstock, it is completely up to you, but you have got a great saving. You're saving more than you're spending there as a Platinum member, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Debbie, I know you've been so excited for this show, and I know that you love these exploding boxes. I know for a long time, Debbie, you've made these, haven't you, from scratch before. What a time saving though this particular a set of dies is. Absolutely, because the dies are all there for you, and not just the dies to create the outside of the box. There's all the extra things that you can they're additional, so the things that you could really make your exploding boxes come to life with all the other additional items in there. The first thing I'm going to concentrate on is actually putting that box together, because the dies and stuff, and it's like Joe's just said, I do love making boxes, and I've made exploding boxes, twisted exploding boxes, lots of different styles of exploding boxes, but it's always been cutting, scoreboard, measurements, pencils, rulers, the lot. Whereas now we've got a set of dies that enable you to make things so much easier. So I'll talk you through the main concept of the die itself. And the worker die that for me is the best bit. It's the one that creates not only the box lid, but you've got panels on here to create your inside box layers, because don't forget, once this exploding box has been put together, you can add the multiple layers to get even much more of an explosion. So you've got all those dies in there. You've got decorative elements, lovely piece to go on top of your box, lovely pieces to go down either side. It's a lot of metal, isn't it? Honestly, loads and loads, Joe. And then when you turn it over, you've got what we call the main feature of what creates that exploding box. So that's exactly where we're going to start. And you can see all the rest that are on there, another one of the tabs for the inside layers. But the best thing about it, Joe, because it would look a little bit daunting, when you look at this, you look at the dies and you're thinking, how on earth am I going to get to that stage with just looking at the dies? Of course, we've got tutorials, plenty, can I just say, because there was one show that I did an absolute exploding box from start to finish for the full 2 hours. We did not a craft along, but a very in-depth. It was very close to, wasn't it? Yeah, close to it. But you've got the instruction booklet, which talks about the main concept box and lid, which is where you're going to start. You've got to start somewhere, and this is where you're going to start. We've got picture instruction telling you how many panels you'll need, telling you, and this for me is the best bit, because it talks about all the formation of the box, what you need from your base of your outer layer to the first base, second base, third base. All those things are down there for you until you get, and including how to put it all together. Excellent. So for me, it's a great educational one, and I honestly, I love anything that makes my life easy, Joe, and that's exactly what these do. So I'm going to use my Gemini Junior for this, and you can be cutting out 2 pieces at the same time as well. Pressure of your machine will allow you to cut two panels. So I'm just going to move that to one side just for the time
being. And what you're going to remember is with the box itself, you're going to need 4 of these panels. So we'll do 2 at a time. I've already pre-done some because I wanted to speed things up a little bit more as well, Joe, just so I can get the main concept of this box and show you how easy it is to put together. Now I know that we've had, you know, the exploding box on before. What I would love is getting a little bit interactive. Would you, Joe? We had a lot of lovely interaction on the first show, and I'd love to see pictures, if you've already got this box, of what you've created, how you've adapted it, what it is that you've made it for, who have you made it for, what occasion have you made it for. I'd love to see some of your pictures, so you do need to send in those pictures and share your lovely makes with us so we can see and give some inspiration to all those people that might have been sat on the fence. Not sure if it would work for them. How would it work, you know? So bring in that inspiration for us and share your crafty makes as well. What do you think, Joe? What do you think of that one?
If you want to email them to us, studio@craftscompanion.co.uk, details on the bottom there, because they are something you can really personalise, aren't they, Debbie?
Yeah.
I mean, for a great way to give a gift, of course, you've got that small box in the middle there, but also the amount of personalisation, you know, especially things like pictures, these are going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very true, and that's what I love about them. And like I said, you've got all the elements from the waterfall part to the lovely slider part as well. I'm just taking my low tack tape off there, Joe, for a second. There's lots of extra additional pieces that you're going to be able to create using this, and you can see I've put through 2 pieces with ease there, actually, with a lot of ease, because the power of the Gemini is a mighty, and this one I'm using is the Gemini Junior, so it might be small, but it's mighty, packs a mighty punch. And then what you've got on here, not only have you got the shape, but you've also got the elements on there as well, with the score features. So by that I mean, when you look at this now, you can see you've got your tabs, you've got 2 score lines down here, you've got a score line here and a score line here, because this is what literally you're going to take your bone folder, you're going to manipulate it into that scoring position and just give it a nice burnish, and we're going to fold that over so that we've got the inside of that box base going. Now you can see there straight away I've got the base and I've got the inside love art tab, and then you've got these 2 pieces as well, which you're going to do exactly the same with as well, Joe.
Excellent. Any questions you've got about this, it's a great show to get them into, because I understand for a lot of people, I know a lot of you already have these dies out there, you're absolutely loving them, love using them regularly. If it is a new concept to you though, it might be a different way of working. If you want to get questions to me, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube as well. Lots of people working away on lots of different projects at the moment as well, and letting me know in the comments. Kay says, we're all busy bunch, I'm working on 3 cards I need to get in today's mail. Sarah says, I've got this and I haven't tried it out yet. Sarah, today has got to be the day.
Yep,
Grab them out
absolutely.
now, craft along with our Debbie and create something fabulous.
Absolutely it is. Now, I've done my 2 pieces and I will show you, because I've already cut my 4 pieces. Busy last night in a little craft room. But you need 4 pieces like so, and I'll just show you as well the box lid. So this is the outer box. Now, don't forget you've also got in there the inner box. Now, all you will do is you will run this through as well. So you'll pop that through your machine and it will die cut out. Now, mine's already been die cut. And I've already done the burnishing, and as you can see, I've already put my red liner tape on there just to show you how you will put this through. So you'll run that through your machine, you'll come out and it will have exactly as it is here, minus the red liner tape, but you've got all the score lines. And again, all you're going to do is you're just going to burnish all of those score lines, and you'll notice on these there's like a little tiny lip here as well as the tabs. Make sure that you've got your score lines well and truly burnished crisply. Is that the right word?
I think that sounds right.
Yep, sounds about right, doesn't it? And then all we're going to do is we're going to put together now, let's just pop this. We'll put the box lid together, and then I'll show you how you put this together as well. So I think we'll get that little piece done first, out of the way. So I'm just going to move the other bits of cardstock just for the time being. I'll just pop that over there. So what you're going to do with this is put it together like you would a normal box. So you can see your tabs. Your tabs fit in each one of these. Now the extra little piece that we've got here, this extra little tab, once you've put them together, it's like a strengthener for your box lid, because I want you to think about this box. This box is very dimensional. There's a lot to it. So it needs a strong lid to hold it all together. Hence why we've popped in these little extra pieces. So what I'm going to do, Joe, first of all, is put all my tabs together, and I'll show you what I mean. And you can keep it nice and neat by doing that last. Now, I always use red liner tape when it comes to construction, but there is nothing to stop you from using our strong adhesive tape.
What's so good about the red liner for this job then, Debbie?
It's a real super strong adhesive, Joe, and you know, with something like I've just said, with the construction part of it, for me it makes a massive difference of using that, because it's probably one of the strongest tapes that we do.
Right.
And we have various sizes as well, Joe. We don't just have the one size, we have various sizes that you can use too. So, and all I'm doing is I'm doing those little tabs first, and then we'll do that extra bit where the extra strength is across the top rim of the box lid. So awesome. Again, all you're going to do, straight edge side, little tab, straight, and give it a little, again, a little finger rub. I call it a finger and thumb rub this. A little bit of friction, just to pop that there. And again, the same with this side. We'll do exactly the same, and we'll pop that over. Now we've got all the little tabs. These are now going to go underneath and tuck underneath there to give it that extra strength, which makes the whole heap of difference when it's holding the multi-layered pop-up section to this box.
I guess there's a lot of pressure, is there, holding all those layers together?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And I always do this. This is the last bit that I do when I'm folding it over. Put the tabs together, and then I fold over and give that extra little push there. You see, now you've got a really strong box lid forming, and it makes such a huge difference. And it's a nice little touch to this box collection. And again, I'm not having to measure anything, Joe, because this box dimension has been worked out for you to fit perfectly over your layers of that box when it's all put together. So I'm going to give that a nice little burnish all the way around. There we go. And now I've got a super strong box lid with all the pieces in, and you can see that's now nice and sturdy, all put together. And then, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to put the actual base together. Now, I have said that I've already pre-cut mine, and I've pre-cut them, pre-scored them, and already got my 4 pieces together along with, there we go, the base. Now I'm going to talk about this base because when you're looking at your instructions, it's called the box base, but where you're taking that from is on here underneath step 6, where it tells you to cut all the form the bases for your box. It says base for the outer layer, which actually means the outer layer of the actual box itself.
Right.
So that is the one that you measure, and it measures at 3.8 inches by 3.8 or 9.6 centimetres. And I've just wrote on there, because I always do this, when I've pre-cut things, and you'll see me pile at the side of me, I've got quite a few piles,
right,
can I just say? And I have to make sure that I've got everything labelled up. I usually have my little lackey bands, elastic bands to you and me, lackey bands, little elastic bands round each one so that I don't lose my layers whenever I'm doing these, because I do tend to cut a lot up, have them ready, and then when I want to decorate them, think about what papers I'm going to decorate it to that person that I'm going to make it for. But it's nice to have these all ready to hand so that you've got them to put together. So I'm going to do that first part of the box, and then we'll do the inner layers as well, and I'll talk about the rest of them on here so that you can fully understand how it all works together and how beautiful it all looks when it's all put together as well. So with that in mind, I've got my box base, I've got my 4 panels, and I always have to think about this one, Joe, because when I'm putting it together, if you're thinking about how you put it together, it's where these are going to sit. So if I start with the first one, I'm going to take off this layer. There's no right or wrong way with this, can I just say? That layer can sit underneath that or on the top of. There's no right or wrong way, because if you think about your panels and how you're covering them up, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be decorating the box, so it doesn't really matter. So I always say don't get worked up about this bit, because you'll see different demonstrators telling you different things. Doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way.
Katie's just asking, do all of these dies go through the Gemini Junior, Debbie?
Yes. Oh, let me think with my box lid, because I think my box lid might be
because the box lid is 3.7 by 3.7 inches, apparently.
So it's slightly bigger. So the larger box. In fact, that is a good question. So thank you for asking that, Katie. Where have I put my little box? Oh, I had it, didn't I? Because I was going to run it through. So when we're looking at this onto a Gemini Junior plate, can you see you've got that little bit of overhang?
Right.
When you're popping it through your Gemini Junior, it's just slightly over the edge. So it will affect it. So I would say that would go better on perhaps you can still fit it on a junior plate, but in your larger machine, where you start off with a piece of cardstock and then you just shuffle it up and move that in.
So the lid would need the Gemini?
Yeah, for the lid, yes, definitely.
Okay.
That was a very good question, so thank you for asking. That's always nice to know, isn't it, these things?
Always, yes. Gemma Wilson says, I have these, and I must confess, I haven't used them yet, but I will definitely be giving it a go now. Thank you, Debbie.
Absolutely.
You've got to get them out, haven't you, to create something fabulous, Debbie?
You want my love?
You've got to make sure you get them out and use them to create
yes,
something fabulous.
Yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely you do. Now, I'm going to leave this one for the time being, but what I'm going to do is connect all these bases. So can you see how I'm turning it this way now, where you've got the love hearts in alternate corners there? Because this tab is going to stick onto my base, and this one of the love heart is going to stick onto this outside edge. So when you look at it, that is your base that you're starting off with, that 3.8 centimetre square, inches square, sorry. So I've just stuck that tab down. I'm not doing anything with this just yet because we're going to connect the rest of this box together. So you do each section step by step. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to line it up, and when I say line it up, I'm going to take it to that straight edge, and I always, before I just commit, I always turn it over and make sure it's nice and flush. And before I actually rub down the adhesive and get that bond, because it is super strong, you want to make sure you've got that little bit right. So I'm just checking that it's flush before I do it. And the same with this one. And I'm going to tuck that on the outside area there, like so. Again,
Perfect.
I'm not worrying about these overhanging. It doesn't matter because those panels are going to be covered up. You're not going to see that. If you feel more comfortable though popping it on the inside, there is nothing to stop you from popping it on the inside either, because again, the same applies. Those inner layer boxes will cover up those tabs. We'll call them tabs. That's
Excellent.
what we'll call them. But I like to tuck mine underneath. And again, it's a personal choice. So again, before I commit, I'm turning it over. I'm actually looking that it's nice and flush. There we go, and that's my second piece done. So when you look at it now, you can see how it's forming and how it forms in.
Comes together very quickly, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. A lot easier than you actually think as well, Joe. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to go with that third piece. So I've got my third piece already. I've done all my burnishing, I've put all my, my tape on. So again, I'm going to connect. So I'm going to connect that outside tab to the base and this one on the underneath part as well. So you can see the formation of that box is actually coming together absolutely beautifully. And again, this is a personal choice. Red liner tape's one of my favourites. So that's just a personal choice of my own. If you love our strong adhesive tape pen, then there's nothing wrong with you using that as well. It's, like I said, personal choices. It's all about that personal choice. Each to their own, as we always say. Or as Joe would say, you do you, hun.
You do you what?
You do you, hun.
Oh,
that's
hun.
what,
Sorry. I thought you said
yeah,
something
that's
else.
what you usually say. What did you think I said?
I thought you said...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You do
Joe.
you, hun. That's what it is, yeah.
But can you see
Because we
that?
change it to you do you boo sometimes, so I thought you said something else.
You
Sorry.
do you, boo.
Yeah.
You do you, boo.
You do you boo.
Oh, I like that one
You
as
know, we
well.
like to mix it up, don't we?
I've
We
not
like to keep
heard
it fresh here at Crafty TV.
Now, I've got, again, red liner tape already, and you can see one on my inside flap, one on my outside flap. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect these all together. So this one is going to tuck underneath or on top again. Like I said, make it easy for yourself. Do what's right for you. This one is going to sit on the inside last piece of this box. And this one now, what we've been waiting since the very beginning, very patient waiting, is going to sit like so. So it connects the whole box together. And that is how you put this box base all together. It's a lot easier than what people actually think, Joe. It really, truly is. So again, I'm going to take that. And before I commit again, I'm just going to hold it into place for the time being, flip it over, nice, straight, neat edges, not worrying about these tabs because they're going to be covered up very soon. But what I am going to do is just connect the rest of the flaps together, tabs together. Oh, I never know which word sounds right.
They're both right.
They're both
Flaps,
right, aren't
tabs,
they? Yeah, they're both
all does
right.
the same thing.
Exactly. So again, last piece off. hold that down. Before I actually stick it together, I'm just going to make sure it's nice and flush. When I turn it over, and it looks pretty much right. There we go. Let's just make sure that bit's there. There we are. And then connect that. And that now is formed, and when you flatten it, you can see it forms, and you tuck, and that's why it's important to get your burnished crease lines. They tuck inwards. So when you're folding it, and this is how I always tell people to remember, base, fold it in, and then fold your love art in and fold your tabs. And that's how you do it to get that lovely connection going. So now what we've done is we've actually created the outside box with the lid, and we'll do the decoration in a moment, Joe, but I think it might be just a nice time just to have a little pause, just so that you can see how easy it was to put the formation of the box, and that's ready now for the rest. And that's why we've got this toughened lid, because there's a lot more to go in there, Joe. And that for me is just the easiest way. And again, even if you didn't want to fill it with any of the inner layers or anything like that, you've got a lovely pop-up box that you can be using just with the one dimension, one set of dies to be able to create this. I'm going to get ready to do the extra little bit of decoration. In fact, Joe, while I can be doing this while you're reading some things, I'll just talk about my little panels. I've chosen some papers. I went for the garden party booklet. I think that's absolutely beautiful, that beautiful 12 by 12 papers. And when you think about this, the measurement wise of the base is just shy of 4 inches. It actually measures, and I'll just give you the dimensions, it's 3 1/4 inch square. So when you're doing all your matting and layering, because we didn't put a die in there for that, because we wanted you to choose what kind of style you wanted, how much in depth you wanted to go. I just chose to make mine slightly smaller than the 3 3/4, so these measure at 3 1/2 inches, and I'm going to start to create my panels by sticking these on. Now we'll just tell you, you know my little love hearts, I didn't want to leave my love hearts out, Joe, so going back to that initial my panel, I actually used the garden party paper, or garden party, and cut a couple of layers out.
Perfect.
Using the die, and that now means that these fit in there absolutely perfectly. Get them a little burnish again, but they sit in there really beautifully onto each of those love hearts. You could do it with a pencil. You don't necessarily have to cut it through, but I thought, do you know what, for the sake of, I mean, literally 2 pieces were cut in each time, and it saved a lot of messing about with papers and scissors. Just run it through your die cut, because you can create that very quickly to create the perfect panels that are going to go inside. So I'm going to start sticking these in, Joe, of the inner and the outer part of my box. And then I'll show you how we put the rest there as well in a moment.
Amazing. Lots of you loving this. Elaine says, I'm in the process of making 3 of these for October birthdays. I think they are definitely one of those things that once you get going with them, and also once people receive them, everyone else is going to be asking you to create them, because they are such a wow. Whether you are leaving them all plain, whether you're going to use all the elements included. The great thing about this deal though is that you do have so many of those extra elements included within there. Remember, you're getting the outer box, the main concept box and lid itself. You're also getting the waterfall mechanism, the twist and pop mechanism, the slider, the fancy borders, and then the smaller box which goes into the center. So you're getting a full collection for that incredible price. The price should be almost £90, over $105. You see platinum members today, $41.60 or $51.20, which is an incredible sale price that we've got for you. Rhonda says, will the square matte and layer dies set have a small enough square die for the exploding box?
Is that the new ones?
The new ones.
I've got the new ones with me.
I believe they do. I actually think they go down quite small in my head, but we'll double check for you and get that. And
yeah,
get back
I've got
to you,
mine
Rhonda.
at the side of me, so I'll check that in a moment. I'm just going to get all my panels stuck together, and then we'll check that for you.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Gemma says, fab tip on the hearts. Debbie, thank you. Gemma says, Gemma messaged in a minute ago saying she hadn't given it a go. So I'm on an exploding box mission now, Joe. I'm glad to hear it. If you've got these already, you've been making lots of fabulous things with them, we would love love to see your pictures. You can send them in to us very easily. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. So do ping them across to us. Also, how exciting being able to go through all the incredible, beautiful pattern papers and cardstocks that you have, you know, and thinking about which ones you're going to put together and what colorways you're going to choose, what the theme's going to be, what sentiments are you going to add in there. Maybe you've got stamps that you want to bring in as well, even using maybe some of your coloring mediums to create different effects. I mean, there are so many different ways that you're going to be able to use these, which I think is excellent.
Yeah, and the difficult part for me was, Joe, which is why I've cut loads, is I was just debating. I saw me, do you know the lovely bee collection we did recently, the Be Beautiful?
Oh, yes.
I was looking at that paper pad. I was looking at the gnome paper pad, looking at the vintage, my old vintage one that I had in there as well, the vintage diary. There are so many beautiful pads out there that you really can personalise this. You could actually stamp some things in here and do a bit of spot of colouring on the inside layers as well. Put pictures of your loved ones on the inside. I've done that before with these. It's just, honestly, I'm just spoilt for choice because I'm like, ooh, what colour shall I use next? Shall I use that one and that? Yeah, I think that looks quite nice and brings in that lovely piece there. But honestly, I was really stuck. I've got my outside layers as well because I thought, fancied a bit of a purple theme on the outside.
Ooh.
I could actually, shall we mix it up a little bit?
Oh, let's, Debbie.
Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's put some purple parts in there as well. Because that's the fun part of this. It's the decoration bit, is the bit that you're going to get creative with.
And the great thing about the dies is the dies do all the measuring and the cutting for you, which is the bit, that's not the bit that you get excited about when you do a project like this, is it?
No.
The bit you're excited about is the colour combinations, the decorations, all the bits that's going to go in it. So these allow you to fast forward the bit that is likely to, or could go wrong. If anything was going to go wrong, it would be the cutting and the measuring, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You get to go past that, and also the most time-consuming element as well. You get to fast forward that bit, and then you just get to the good bit, which is the playtime, which is what we all want to get to, really. Very busy on these already, and I'm not surprised whatsoever when they are on at such an incredible price. As I said, it is less than half price for Platinum members. Be less than half price for Gold members, I believe, as well. So a really, really brilliant deal on these. A lot of people loving that tip on the hearts, Debbie, as well, cutting them out, using the die itself and then laying it back over. I just think they are absolutely wonderful. And also, the other thing is, I know a lot of people do these with pictures inside, Debbie, which is a great way of using your pictures. You know, so many of us take so many amazing pictures and not do anything with them. These are brilliant to add into there, to really personalise these too.
Yeah,
I can definitely see people asking for these, Debbie, can't you, once you've made a couple?
Oh my days, yeah. And if you do you know, make things for, you know, a living as well, do you know, if you're not a living, but do you know what I mean, to get some more money on your, to feed your crafty addiction, because it happens, I've been there. But yeah, absolutely, you could be charging quite a premium price for something with such dimension and such work gone into it. But when you say work gone into it, it's not really that much work gone into it, because you've just seen me do this live right now. And again, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I think I might put some on my bottom though. I think I'll have that on my bottom. But I'm going to decorate the lid as well. So we'll pop the lid pieces on, because this just is the most glorious box. And it's the fun bit, is this bit. You could even put the love arts on the inside as well, but I wanted that to be on the inner part of the box. I think that just looks absolutely glorious. I'm not going to worry too much about covering up this, because the inside panels of my next layers are going to cover that up. But of course, if you wanted to, you absolutely can. This is, you know, it's your box. It's your box that you're going to decorate to whatever taste it is that you want. So I've took some of the same papers again, so I'm just going to use this. But honestly, I hope people are sharing their makes with us tonight, because they're just
send your pictures
beautiful.
Because these are, I mean, these were so incredibly popular when we launched these, and as you know, this is the best ever price that we've done on these. Never been a more affordable time to pick up this collection. So make sure you go, whilst it is on a great deal, but I know loads and loads of you own them already, so do send us in those pictures. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send them into.
Now I'm just decorating my box lid, Joe, with some strips of paper that I had left over. but you've got elements on here that you could be using. So can you see these beautiful pieces here, especially the love heart one? It's absolutely glorious. You could be popping those onto the side panels because they've been designed to work with them specifically in mind to create something extra dimensional as well. But I wanted to keep it nice and stripped back a little bit, you know, a little bit of a masterclass, so to speak, in how to pop it together so that you can. That bit you can worry about afterwards. I think once you've done more, it's like Joe, you just said, once you've done more than one, you're going to get bitten by the bug and you're going to be making these for lots of occasions, weddings, anniversaries, birthday, Christmas. Take your Christmas papers and just Christmas this up. Lovely gift for Christmas, new babies, new baby boy, new baby girl. We're not sure what Jake's having just yet. Can't wait to find out, can you, Joe? But honestly, you could be decorating, personalise them to whatever occasion suits an exploding box. And of course, you've got that lovely template inside as well for the small one, which I hope I can get done today, Joe, because I want to show you, again, how easy it is to do and to pop together, because a lot of people get put off with stencils for things like that, but they shouldn't be. But you can see I've popped my box there. And I think what I might just add is, let's cut this out a little bit. I've got some white cardstock here, so let's cut a little bit out. I did have a spare piece. What have I done with it? Oh.
A lot of people say, Carol's saying, Debbie, your nails look very pretty against those papers.
Oh, they kind of match, don't they?
They do match, indeed.
They do. Not intentionally, because I was supposed to be having a new set on, but got sidetracked with everything that was going on this week.
They are very fabulous, though, Debbie.
Yeah, I had too much of a nice weekend. Hoping to get them done tomorrow. Not sure how that's going to work, because I've had a phone call from the granddaughter. Nana, you come and see me tomorrow. Oh, yes, I'll come pick you up from nursery because she's just started school. I'll see you tomorrow, Nana. Yes, you'll see me tomorrow. The only thing is that when I go for like an hour, the hour turns into the full day because she never lets me leave, because she wants me to stay with her and play with her. And do lots of things, exciting things with her, Nana. So,
where's she going to get her biscuits from now that you don't live together?
Oh, I know. She don't get them anymore, Joe.
Oh, no.
No.
No more Big Bics, okay.
No, or a Baby Bells. She don't get her Baby Bells anymore because she used to sit with me on my chair in my room, in my little chair what I have. You know we all have one, don't we? Do you have one, Joe?
No, I have a side of the sofa.
Yeah, you have a side. I think I pinched this one.
Do you tell someone to get out your chair if they come round and they get in your chair?
Oh, yes.
Do you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, see, if someone sits on my side of the sofa, I will just sit on the other side.
Would you? No,
but
I'm not
I tell you what does annoy me.
What's that?
Look at me on my high horse. If you have two people round and one person sits on one side of the sofa, one person sits on the other side of the sofa, and then have to get a dining room chair. I don't know how I feel about that. No, I'm not about that. But again, probably wouldn't tell them to move.
No, if anyone sat in my... I'm like, out. Out. Just like that, out. Come on, move yourself. Move yourself. You're not staying there. Can you imagine me? Right diva I am. I'm a right diva. Get out of my chair. It's a bit like that Peggy Mitchell. Get out of my pub. It's like me. Get out of my chair.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I do like my comfy chair. But she used to sit on the arm of my chair with me and we used to snuggle up together and watch Peppa Pig. These days it's not so much Peppa Pig, it's Paw Patrol or Spider-Man, because she's right into a Spider-Man at minute. So yeah, but yeah, I do miss those days, but I do it on her settee now. And she has her own little spot. Funnily enough, Joe, she has her own little spot on her own settee.
Does she? No one else allowed to sit in it?
She don't let anybody sit in it, no. It's hers. She literally tries to move you, muscle you out of the way. Don't know where she's got that from. But let me just pop that on there. I've just seen a little pokey bit. I need to poke you out. Out you go. There we go. But you can see I've got my lovely little box lid going off there. And I've decorated the inside and the outside of my box. So when you bring this in, and I'll just bring up the four sides, because we've done mainly the outer part and decorated just one of the top parts, because there's all these other
I love the
extra
dimension on the lid, Debs.
You what, though?
I don't know why I've started calling you Debs. It's the new thing.
It's all right.
Since the weekend. Well, because Debbie's now Celeb Deb after a stage appearance the other night. So now it's gone from Celeb Debbie to Celeb Deb to Debs. It's a bit too casual for an hour. I'll stick to the Debbie. You'll have to correct me, Debbie. Sorry, I did interrupt you there.
It's all right, Joe, it's all right. But so yeah, you've got all these extra bits that you're going to be able to create. And look, there's even all these on the other side. You've got tags on there. There's lots of other lovely embellishments. So you've got a couple of tags and the Rex bit. But well, the next stage we'll do the inner panels. But I think we'll just have a breather for a second, if that's okay, Producer Johnny, before we move on to the next stage of the box.
Amazing. If you want to get your hands on that, do remember £52, $64. Platinum price, of course, £41.60 or $51.20. Also, if you do want to... The time has come. The clock has started now, Debbie. You'll see it here in the top corner. 20 minutes starts now. 20 minutes to grab yourself a smoking hot offer. Are you ready for it? I'm going to reveal it first. I've got a little cloth over here, over it, and I want to share it with you. Our craft countdown means that there's an incredible deal, or a set of incredible deals that have just gone live on our website right now. However, the price will only hold for 20 minutes, or whilst the time that is there left on the clock. I'm going to unveil it. Are you ready? Do you want an amazing deal on the Gemini Junior? That is what we have got for you. Oh my word. Let's share with you the price. Look at that platinum price, under £90, wow. $127.97. I mean, if you've been thinking about getting a second machine, maybe you're upgrading from a manual machine, now is the time, but you've only got 18 minutes and 57 seconds left to do it. So you better be fast. Hurry up, hurry up. What are you waiting for? Yes, so that is your first deal. Debbie's going to tell us about it, why it's so amazing, in just a second. Do you want to see the other ones? I've got more for you. How about a brilliant deal on some colour blend pencils? They are live right now.
Oh my.
£10. I've never seen them for £10.
I've never seen. Look at the platinum price, Joe. Look at the platinum price.
£8 or $8, but only for the next 18 minutes and 25 seconds. So you better be fast. Hurry up. Go now. These are your essentials. The deals are live right now on the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au. So that's another craft countdown deal for you. Right.
Well, there's more.
Oh, there's more, Debbie. Have you ever seen a craft kit? £15, $12 or $12 for platinum members. Can you see now and understand why we can only hold that price for 17 minutes and 52 seconds? Yes, because it is such an incredible deal. Over 200 elements in there, 4 video tutorials for you as well. Metal dies, card blanks, envelopes, ribbons, coloured card packs, clear acrylic stamps, printed papers and pearls. For £12 or $12 as a platinum member. Grab that one. Do you want another one, Debbie?
Are you kidding?
Oh no, we haven't come to play with the craft countdown deals. That's why you need to grab them, because they are smoking hot. Supreme Caldwell says, shut the front door. For that price, I'd buy another one. Talking about the Gemini Junior. We've got some gorgeous cardstock for you. It is your garden party pearlescent card pad. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Double-sided pearlescent papers. 24 sheets in here, which is excellent. 250 GSM, I believe this one is. Yes, it is 250 GSM. Beautiful pastel tones within there. £8.39 or £9.49 for platinum members. Right, you don't have long to get it, because you need to get it in your basket. You also need to get it checked out before the time ends. Right, I'm going to go back to that deal on the Gemini Junior, because the people online, we don't have many. Okay. We really don't, I'm not sure we actually have enough to last the 16 and a half minutes, especially if you are across in the USA. Don't think as well, because the price is so low, that you're not going to get everything else you normally get with it. You'll get the plates, you'll get the dies, you'll get all of the usual stuff that you would get if you were paying $139.99, but you're not paying that, are you? Paying less than £90 as a platinum member. $199.95 in the US, just over $125 now. Debbie, what is it about the Gemini? Well, why is it so incredible?
I've got a question, Joe. I've got a question, because oh my, I'm flabbergasted.
You're flabbergasted.
I thought there was one deal on, so I'm absolutely amazed at that. Where do you go over to get these? Where do you, I've seen the comments. The people are going nuts. Let me just tell you.
On the show
people need to know
page.
How to go.
Straight over there, hit the shop the show button, scroll down to the bottom, scroll to the bottom, and they are there. But if anyone checked the shop the show page at the start of the show, they wouldn't have seen them. Because they only appear when the clock goes live. That is why. So, and they will only appear for the next 15 minutes or so, but you need to get them in your basket, you need to get them checked out. Why, Debbie, do people need a Gemini Junior in their lives?
Gemini Junior for me, and especially you'll know Craig would talk about this machine till the cows came home, because it is a smaller part of our Gemini family, but not small enough to stop all the capabilities that it can do that all of the Gemini do. This is a 9x6 platform, and we'll talk about 6 inches mouth, 9 in the length. And again, absolutely incredible, phenomenal pressure that is unrivaled. I don't care what anybody else says about their machines. I am telling you, read the reviews, see what people have got to say about this. This is the machine of not just our choice, of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people that will use this machine day in, day out. Demonstrators who wouldn't even tell you that don't work for us have these machines. They are that fantastic. It is 9x6 in size. It is electronic. It is a die cutting and embossing machine. Sleek in design. You've still got all the features like Joe said, where you've got the non-slip grip feet on
people
the
are checking out, Debbie.
I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to lie, at that price, especially at platinum price, if this is your first time to Crafters TV and you're probably thinking, what's this platinum club, what's all this? If you join our Club Inspire for the first time today, you can get it at that price. Those pencils, we'll talk about those in a minute.
Oh, yes.
But let me just talk about this machine still. Die cutting, electronic die cutting and embossing machine. It's not just for paper crafters. It's for people like Bernie who work for us, all the soft craft out there. It's for people who love mixed media, cutting through multiple materials. And you get everything you need. The cable, the flicker switch at the back, you pop it on. It's got the electronic, no actual winding, cranking. You simply feed it through there. The electronic sensors, the optical sensors are in there, the manual sensors, the optical sensors are in there to take those platforms. There's an instruction booklet in there, all the plates, 2 clear coating plates, 1 plastic shim, 1 metal shim, 1 magnetic shim and 1 rubber embossing mat, and all the dies. You get mixed media dies in there as well as ordinary dies, as well as 3D embossing folders that come with the machine as standard, but not at that price. That is not the normal price. It's the best time to get a machine that gives you that phenomenal pressure each and every single time you use it.
Some people, Debbie, are struggling to find it over on the website. So what I want to quickly do is show you where you go. Here's what you see when you get to the homepage. This is a UK site. It's going to be the same for you on the US site. So once you're on the homepage, you then scroll down, shop the show, click in there, scroll down, and when you scroll down, you will appear it. So past the boxes, past the spirals, past the interchangeables, past all the individuals, boom, there they are. And you'll see there absolutely everything you get included with the machine, which is everything that Debbie was just talking about. So everything is there, your craft countdown items, and then also the other items. Someone was just asking what box number it is. It's box number 37 if you are going for that amazing craft box. Right. There's a little bit of pandemonium over on the website.
I'm not
Slight
surprised.
hysteria. Lots of you trying to get your hands on this at the moment. I am worried about the stock in the US. I've just heard how few we have. Why don't I give you an opportunity to check it out if it's in your basket? Whilst we do that, let's share with you all the incredible features of the Gemini Junior. Right, you thought about it for 10 minutes. You've only got 10 minutes left. Have you got the deal that you want to get your hands on out of these new Craft Countdown deals? You're going to need to start thinking about getting them in your basket and moving towards the checkout, because only 10 minutes left to get hold of them. So incredibly busy still on that Gemini Junior. Just seeing you starting to check out now. Now, Debbie's flabber was well and truly gasted when we looked at these pencils, because, I mean, I've seen them at a half price deal before. Never have I ever seen them at £10, £8 for Club Inspire Platinum members. What makes these so awesome, Debbie?
Oh, what doesn't make them, honestly, not only the price. Can we just take a moment? I just genuinely mean this. Even when I was in store, I have never seen them at that price ever. Better than half price. You've got all the gorgeous colours. They're rich pigmented pencils as well. These are artist quality pencils at what I call craft affordable prices at their normal price. Not at this price, not at this crazy price. They've got a 4mm thick core running through there. There's no fillers in there, so you've got none of that stuff that you would normally get in pencils. Sorry, other companies, I'm not going to name you, but they are not like that, because they're absolutely artist quality. Renowned, you know, literally artists all over the world use our pencils. And I'm not just saying that because we talk about these in universities and everywhere else, and lots of students use them as well as crafters. The price is absolutely bang on the money today. That is incredible. Look at the wealth of colours as well, Joe.
You do. Do you want me to run you through the colours you're getting in this one?
Oh, go on. Yeah,
so you are getting, I'll go through them this way round for you so you can see. You're going to get white linen, eggshell cream, peach canary, pumpkin nectarine, vivid pink, pink violet, mulberry, jade green, pistachio, or pistachio if you're English, sage, vintage blue, Prussian blue, twilight blue, saddle brown, cinnamon russet, smoke, pewter, taupe, and the black in there as well.
And they blend beautiful, Joe. They really are beautiful blendable pencils that are absolutely incredible. I honestly wish you could try them at that price tonight. Let me just tell you, if you try that one tin, you'll want to come back and get the rest of the collection, because once you work with them, you're going to understand what I mean when I talk about the quality. I was one of those pencil snobs thinking, what am I paying that much for all that, you know, for a pencil? Until I used them and coloured with them and saw what you could do with them, I honestly think that this is one of the best deals we've ever done on our colour blend pencils. They are incredible. We've got loads of tutorials. Go back to the Colour Me Happy shows. Go and look at those. You'll see the prices are different. But go and look back for tutorials on them. Get them at, wow, this crazy price. Does she know, the boss? Does she know? I don't know.
Does
she know? Because I swear,
she's on the other side. Doesn't matter.
Absolutely amazing. You know, honestly,
she will be doing the cha-cha-cha when she sees this price. And the tango and the salsa. Loads of you loving these. Rhonda says, I love my colour blend pencils. Excellent compliment to the alcohol marker. 7 minutes. 7 minutes left. The Junior is my first ever purchase, says Anne. I love it. Kay says the Gemini Junior is my favourite die cutting machine. I absolutely love it. Right, we're going to look next at the Craft Kit, box number 37. Debbie, these are just the most incredible value, aren't they?
They are so cute.
Yours will all come in the envelopes, by the way, just so you know.
You'll have all your bits in those envelopes. We've just opened them up. You've got the cute characters of the pop-out elements, and these are absolutely beautiful. So you can see you've got your teddy bear design. It's a really fun feature. These are the pop-out elements that go from the centre of your cards. Of course, they can go on the front. You've got the cute rabbit in there as well with its little carrot cake. Really gorgeous designs. You're getting all the envelopes, all the card blanks that you need, matching ribbons from your largest to your smallest, 3 different colours in there with matching coloured pearls as well.
This is like some sort of game show, me doing the hands and you doing the voice.
And then look at those gorgeous papers. Not only are you getting pattern papers, you're getting solid papers in there as well. And you can see that plethora, 8x8 in size. Look at the gorgeous colourways, those tones, the patterns. Absolutely beautiful, that are going to work stunningly with the rest of your kit. The consumable part of the kit, but let me just tell you, it's the gift that keeps on giving. They're all your matching envelopes with your card blanks, 3 different sizes in there, from 6x6, 5x7, 4x6. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at them, they're like, keep on giving, Joe. You're not even having to worry about finding an envelope or making an envelope, because they're all in there for you. Everything you need to create the lovely pop-outs, and again, these tutorials on our website, go and check them out. We've launched this before. Craig's done some tutorials. You'll be able to find them. Just go and search on the internet of that box number and you'll find all of that inspiration there. But you can be guaranteed that's their best price.
5 minutes left, Debbie. 5 minutes left.
Price. Let me just tell you quickly.
Isn't it?
The best price that I've seen it at. And look at, again, that platinum price. Or if you're new to this.
Yeah.
I love this craft countdown.
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't
you could buy the, I mean, look, looking at the platinum price, could you buy the dies for £12? Probably not. Could you buy the stamps for £12? Probably not. Could you get the papers and the ribbons for £12? No, probably not. At $24.99, these are incredible boxes. This is the way that we give you a taste of some new techniques that you might want to be trying out. So to get them, Platinum members are getting this at less than half price in the beautiful presentation box. Remember as well, full video tutorials for this over at crafterscompanionbox.com. Crafters-companion? No, Crafters Companion. No, not there at all. crafterscompanionbox.com. Did I? Yeah, you know what I said at the start. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Have you got the Gemini Junior in your basket? Are you going to be able to get it checked out in the next 4 minutes? Who knows? Please be quick. These will be my first CC pencils. I'm so excited, says Sharon. Sharon's got them in her basket. She's getting them checked out. She's a savvy crafter. Next up, we're going to go back to that paper pad. Amazing value here. 24 sheets within here. 250 GSM. Double-sided as well, Debbie. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's glorious, this paper pad. Look at the sheen and the shine of that pearlescent. Luxury double-sided. Perfect. And the construction weight as well, Joe. This is a construction card, not a paper. Construction card, which means you can make your boxes. So if you want to make an exploding box, you've got your cardstock there. Absolutely beautiful. Colour tones on that padded out of this world. I love the garden party. It was one of my favourites. Again, look at the price. I've never seen it that price either.
Not one per customer either, Debbie.
No,
you can order multiple of these.
I know. And do you know, can I just tell you, don't believe in this in your basket and thinking you can check out at the end of the show. Do it now, because once that clock ticks 0, that's it. The deal's gone. You won't be able to get it. So honestly, if you want these deals tonight, check out right now. You've got less than 2 minutes. Don't refresh your page or anything like that. Just get checked out, because we were told that these craft countdowns are only available for a limited time only. You need to get your deal now. Something you might have fancied. Is it the Gemini? Is it the pencils?
You need to make sure.
Come on, check out now.
You need to make sure it's in your basket. You've got 2.5 minutes. We're going to quickly go back to the Junior for the last 2.5 minutes. So many of you checking out on this already. Stock is dangerously low on the US version of the Junior. Obviously, because the US and the UK machine separate, a different voltage and different plug, obviously. Has it, this just is the most, that was very much a question, not a statement, wasn't it, the voltage? This is amazing, as Debbie said. You should be paying £140 for this. You're looking at less than £90 as a Platinum member. Platinum members are saving, what, £50, over £50 on this. If you are across the pond, $199.95, you've got a great price at under $160, but you're looking at under $130 if you are a Platinum member there. So you're saving over $70 as a Platinum member on that machine. If you've been thinking about a second machine, maybe you own already the original Gemini, this is a great time to do so. Debbie, 90 seconds. Why should someone have this in their basket in 90 seconds?
It's the best die cutting machine on the market. It literally is. There is no, I can say that in all honesty. I've got the whole entire family, of course, because that's what I do for a living as well as being a crafter, but it's a great footprint as well. Size-wise, if you're a little bit more contained on size, this might be the one for you. What if it's the first time I've crafted and you don't want to go for the big original or the big pro, you want something that will work for you. Most of our dies, they're literally only a percentage that won't fit through there. It's a 9x6 platform, anything with a 6-inch
1 minute.
Oh, I'm panicking because I can see as well comments from people really struggling to get hold of these deals while they're on. Refresh that page if you need to go into a different browser quick, because you've got less than 50 seconds to get these deals. But this is a fabulous machine. Not only the machine, all the extras. Think about what you'd be paying for 3D embossing folder, mixed media dies and other dies that are in there, which are standard. Think of what you were paying. What does that make your machine at the end of the day? It's a fantastic deal, a great I'm so shocked at the craft countdown prices. I'm not going to lie, Joe. I've been taken a little bit blown away today because I didn't even know that until Joe shared them just then. That's what blew my mind.
20 seconds to get it in your basket. 20 seconds to get it in your basket. Is it in your basket? It needs to be, you need to be putting it in right now. You need to be hitting the add to basket button. 10 seconds left and then the products are going to disappear. 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Whew, I need to sit down. Debbie's just asked for some water. That's how energetic those 20 minutes were. I just see it. Hey, Charles, I can have some water. She's saying someone out the back. Loads of you checking out under that. So many of you managed to get the Gemini Junior in your basket. It's so rare that we do a discount like that just on the machine on its own. Sometimes we're throwing some extra value, but to get the machine at such a low price was a really, really special offer. If it's in your basket now, you need to check it out. Because, well, I don't know if you can still check it out, but go to the checkout right now if it is sat there in your basket. But let's take a moment just to I think just to calm ourselves down. Actually, here's all details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Oh, I'm still exhausted, Debbie. I don't know about you. Oh, I need to sit down. I was on the verge of a nosebleed there at one point. I think, Debbie, should we just take it down a notch or two and go back to that lovely, beautiful demo that you were doing?
Yeah, I know. I was getting into this thing and then Johnny went, stop. You need to stop. We've got the deals. I'm like, oh, right, okay. Whew, that were a bit energetic. Let's get back to a little bit more of serenity.
Nice.
Is that the right word? So I'm going to talk about the inside layers of the exploding box, because the exploding box base has been covered with my little decoration on the top. But we're talking about the extra layers that are in there that you can create. And we didn't need dies other than 3 for this. And when I take a look at these, you'll see now, I'm going back to the instruction booklet because I want you to see this one, and the 3 dies that are going to create your pieces, because you can see the tabs here, large, medium and small. And then we're talking about the next steps. So we've done the base of the outer layer, we've covered that one, tick. We've done all the extra bits, all the other side panels, tick. Now we're moving on to the bases of the three, and it starts with the largest and then gradually gets smaller. So you need your first layer base, like I've popped on mine, which measures at 3.5 by 3.5 inches or 8.9 centimetres by 8.99 centimetres. When you look at your first layer base, and you'll see that the gradual sizes go down, so the second layer base measures at 3.2 square inches by 8.1 centimetres, and then the third base, when I move to the third one, is 3 inches by 3 inches or 7.6 centimetres by 7.6 centimetres. So you've got your three bases of those next three layers. Now I'm just going to move the other two out of the way for the time being, because I'm going to show you now the next step that you need to look at, which are the side panels for it. And again, it explains everything all here for you. So it tells you on your first layer base, you need to cut 4 panels at that first layer base of 3.5 inches by 4 inches. And as if by magic, that's exactly what I've done. So I've popped them on, Joe, and this now fits that top layer, which fits just at the very top, and you attach it to the top and run it through. And I'll do it with the first one, Joe, but you'll get the idea, and you need to do this 4 times. You can, of course, do these together, 2 pieces at any one time, especially if you've bought that Gemini. If you've got that amazing deal, you're going to be able to do this in one fell swoop. And Debbie needs to remember where she's put. Oh, John nearly set me up for a failure then. Guess where he stuck my coffee?
Oh, I saw it go there, and I thought I was going to mention. I was going to mention it before you put anything through.
I'm just going to move it there. Ooh, that could have been close. That could have been close, Joe. I'm going to pop it on, and I'm going to sit it right at the very top part, and you'll see it's being measured to perfection. When we talk about being measured to perfection, that is why you've got 4 inches by 3.5 inches, and then we'll run that through, and let's place that. Literally, I'll do it with the first one, but you'll get the gist of it, and you do this 4 times on this layer. So like I said, you can make it quicker by putting 2 pieces at any one time, so that you just run it through twice, so you can make life a little bit easy for yourself when you're creating these layers. And when you take that off, Joe, what you'll have done is created yourself a little insert where it's been neatly cut off, and a little score line which you're just going to fold over and burnish with your burnishing tool, so that you can see you've got your little lip. 4 times you're going to do that, Joe, for your first layer base at those panels which measure 4 inches by 3.5. So I've already pre-done mine, so I'll just move that out of the way for the time being. So I've pre-done it, I've put my red liner tape on, I've got my first layer base, and what I'm going to do is connect all of these, and again it's construction, so I'm using my red liner tape. You can choose whatever it is that you want to do, but I'm simply going to match those up and stick those down, and these create the panels. And to get that really good explosion when you do it is make sure you've got all your burnishes done. And each one of those is going to sit either inside the tab, so inside or underneath. Your choice again, no right or wrong way, because either way these are going to be covered up once you start decorating your box. And I'll just twist that round a bit. I'm going to make life a little bit easy for myself so I can see it. The studio lights are incredibly bright. I don't know what your craft room's like, but in the studio it is really bright. So again, connect that and then give it a nice little burnish once you've done that. That's your second layer. And exactly the same when you've done this as well, and we'll repeat that on that side. There we are. And I'll do it on the last one, and then I'll do all the burnishing afterwards. And then I've got all my panels all pre-cut. And when you think about this now, and if I just explain how you would look at it, is that this now measures at just over 3.5 inch square base. So when you're measuring, you know, when you're wanting to do your mat and layers, which we did say we'll have a look at, didn't we, Joe? We'll have a look at that new set of dies, whether they fit. I'll have to grab mine out. Shall we just get them now, Joe, while we're talking about it? Because did somebody ask us about the new dies? So I've just had mine today. I've got mine, the rectangular ones, but the square ones, I haven't even opened them, Joe. That's how new they are.
Box fresh.
Box fresh. I've just literally picked them up today because I was like, I need a set. So ordered mine and picked them up today. Oh. So, who was it that said, oh yes. I mean, why did I even think about it? Yep, absolutely. So some of these are going to work perfectly to create your matinee. So in answer to that question of the lovely lady who asked us, yes, you could even, without having to worry about how you decorate your panels, you can use those dies to create that with ease. Oh, I'm so glad it was asked. So glad it was asked. Aren't they gorgeous, those new dies? Did we ever find out if they were launched?
Sorry, Debbie?
It's all right. It's just meeting with the. I'm sure Jan did them on Friday.
Yes, and they are definitely on launch party tomorrow, though, as well. I think, and I know Craig's doing launch party tomorrow.
He'll be super excited because he launched them, didn't he, down at Create and Craft this weekend. He came back from his holiday a little bit earlier, so he could go down and do the shows from Create and Craft. Which he did on Saturday, so I bet Jan had them on Friday.
She did have them on Friday on Wake Up Call, apparently.
Yeah,
but it was really lovely to get Craig's take on them. Obviously, they were Craig's sort of baby.
Yeah.
His brainchild, let's say. He put these together. A lot of you loving those. A lot of you love for that craft countdown. A lot of people so pleased. Patty Lepim says, that was a fast sale, but I managed to get myself a few items. G managed to bag a Gemini Junior. Congratulations. Stephanie says, incredible deal. I've been lusting after the Junior for months, but I didn't want the offer with the freebies, as I have most of them. I was just lucky that I tuned in as I did, as I was going to watch this on Catch Up later. Talk about serendipity. Thank you, Crafter's Companion. You are more than welcome. You do need to get them as soon as you see them, though. They could happen at any time, is what I would also say.
Oh, are you hinting that there might be some more soon?
Yes.
But you're not telling us when?
No. Definitely whilst on my day. I'm here for 3 more days, and I know there's definitely another one planned whilst I'm here. Ooh. But, I mean, they won't tell me when it is, Debbie, at the moment.
So either tomorrow or Wednesday. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows?
So it could be tomorrow, could be Wednesday, or it could be on Thursday. So it could be tomorrow, could be Wednesday, or it could be on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, why do you emphasise?
Could be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Yeah, you, you. That means I'm here with you on that one then, Joe. Right, can you see I've got
when are you here?
I'm here Wednesday and
Thursday. Are you?
I'm here Wednesday and Thursday,
so it could be on Tuesday, it could be on Wednesday, or it could be on Thursday. You make of that what you will.
The boss is next door,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When do you think it will be? You let me know.
I've got the first layer and I've decorated both sides. I'm not worrying about the bottom or the middle because again that'll be covered up shortly and I'll show you in a moment. Moving on to that second base. Remember the second base side was 3.2 inch square and then the panels that you're going to cut for this are 3.2 by 4 and you're going to repeat it with that second die, and if I just take that off for a second, you're going to repeat it on the top 4 times again, and this now is going to be sitting on the second base and you can see just how easy this is to put this together. It really couldn't be any easier, Joe. And I'm just gonna, Debbie, take your time, you're not rushing, you've got loads of time, stop worrying about everything else, just so that you can see how it is to put the base of it all together. And I think sometimes, you know, the extra bits, the extra parts, are absolutely fabulous, but they might not be something that you use all the time. What you will use all the time is this main part that puts the exploding box together, and I think once you've cracked this and once you've remembered how to do it and you've done more than one, and now I've done quite a fair few in my time, you will know how easy it is to put them together, and all the dies do the hard work for you. And if you have treated yourself to those new nesting dies that our Craig will have on launch party tomorrow, how fabulous, because they will fit these panels beautifully.
Are you back here for 1 or 2 shows on Wednesday, Debbie?
You've got me for 2. I've got a craft along and I've got creative cravings.
I know you were on Thursday as well.
Yes, I'm doing some sneaky filming in the morning.
Oh, sneaky filming.
In the morning, yep. And I've got another craft along on Thursday afternoon as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fab. Absolutely fab.
Oh, I've got 3 Debbie days. What a great week.
Yay! Yay, absolutely. It'll be amazing, won't it? It will. And you've got Craig sandwiched in between.
There was no sarcasm. Apparently that sounded a little insincere is what I'm hearing, Debbie.
Really?
It was not insincere in the slightest.
I didn't think it sounded insincere at all, Joe. I thought it sounded nice. They're going a little bit stir crazy in that booth.
I think next door they don't have any windows. That's what they're blaming.
I know,
on.
God love them. Poor little... honestly, I do feel for them because they... Mind you, what am I saying that for? We've got no windows.
You've got a window behind you, look.
Excuse me.
What's that lovely window there behind you? It's always sunny out there.
It is always sunny. Has anybody actually shown everybody what's behind
Quick,
there?
turn around, Debbie, your bits on fire.
My bits... Yeah, I'm exactly how I was last night. Exactly how I was.
If you didn't see the earlier show, Debbie, tell us what you told us earlier.
So last night, busy crafting, obviously making everything for today, and I was sat there and I just could manage to catch out of the corner of my eye blue lights flashing. Thought, oh, what's going off here? Turned around, bearing in mind this view is here, my window. Oh, I'm chucking glue at myself, hang on a minute. literally sat there, saw the blue lights, turned round, only a great big blaze at the back of my house. Not my house on fire, can I just say. But yeah, firemen, it was actually a fire engine. So I did the normal thing that everybody did, and I didn't carry on crafting. Well, I did, but I actually just flicked my lights off because I couldn't see the firemen with the reflection. Because it was dark.
Did you flick your lights off?
So I turned my lights off so I could go and watch the firemen do their job.
Did you get a little video sent to people in the group chat?
No, I took a picture and sent it to my daughters because they were like, I was telling them what went off. But I had the light on at that point when I did that. But no, I sat there and just watched the work. You know, I had to watch them work. I just had to watch them work. Absolutely. And then when they finished and put it out, then I put my lights back on and carried on crafting. So that's my second layer done. So that's the second base
what
done,
you
Joe.
like.
So we've got a first layer, we've got a second layer, and then finishing off with the third one, exactly the same combination, only you're shrinking it down in size. This is a 3-inch square base. Your panels you're going to cut to 3 inches by 4, and then you're going to put the last of that on the top 4 times over, run that through, and you create those little tabs that then sit onto your third base. And if I put all my tape off, let's get all the tape off.
Mine's heaven for a bit of curtain twitching, isn't it, Devon?
Yours is amazing.
Who's Devon?
Who's Devon?
Debbie.
Is that a new name? Devon?
No.
Your flat is absolutely amazing.
It's good for curtain twitching, isn't it? It's like Noel's house party across the way.
Yeah, and they were nosying in. And
they weren't nosy in. Debbie was having a good old nosy back.
I slept with a gap open, didn't I, at the bottom? I thought, I hope I don't flash them all in the middle at night. Because...
Debbie means, what she means, let me just translate that for you. The roller blind, she left it up a little bit so she get a bit of a breeze is what she means.
Yes, I did, because I had the windows wide open, because I like to sleep with some fresh air coming in.
You do?
Yes.
I was laid on the sofa last night and I thought, gosh, the road sounds loud outside. And I forgot that Debbie had left the window open. I had the bedroom door open. I was like, these windows could do with a bit of seeing to, I think. No? Anyway.
Oh dear, but yeah, it's a good people watching flat yours.
It is good.
As is my craft room.
Yes,
Just didn't realise that things were ablaze at the back of me. Too busy engrossed in my crafting. Right, I'm just going to finish off now with my extra colours, and these are all good. I've cut all the same colours for this one. Oh, nice. Do you know why? I think I was going to interchange it. But never mind, I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to pop each one of these in.
It's incredibly busy for these, Debbie. And we haven't even, all you've seen of, I mean, you haven't got to all the extra bits yet as well. I mean, if you think this is amazing value, wait till you see the extra mechanisms that you get included as well. Hannah Hick says, Joe, Wednesday is my birthday. Make sure it's something good, please. What gave you the impression it was on Wednesday, Hannah? Teresa says you are such a tease. So Lynn says, Joe, you are saying it's either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Is that right? That's what I'm saying, Lynn. Yes, that is what I'm saying.
You little comic. I love how you give these.
I'm saying nothing. I'm just saying it could be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
I'm surprised that, because you're terrible for mind you, actually, you're not terrible for keeping secrets. You're really good at keeping secrets, aren't you? You kept the biggest secret ever. Oh, that we can't talk about.
No, we can't talk about that.
Going, he's going shh, 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 in the background, shh, shh. It's a good job, Charlotte, you should have had him on shot then, because he has kept a big secret, haven't you? You've got a really big secret that you're keeping under your hat, and you won't share with anybody.
Which one?
Well, you won't tell me, will you? So how do I know? You little devil, you. Now, I've got my exploding box, so we'll open that back up. I've now got my 3 inside panels. So have you got another secret?
No, they've got a new secret.
Have you got a new secret?
No. We can't talk about the previous secret.
Oh, right, okay.
Can't talk about the previous secret because by talking about the previous secret, you know, it leads to some anyway, let's move on. Aisha says, my full attention is now with you, Debbie. Sarah won't be back on HSN until 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. There we are.
Yay! So you've got me now. That's okay. Now, if you've been wondering what I'm doing, I've got our pop-up boxes and I've actually popped our wet glue, our Collal glue, so that I can get it into place and I can see where I want it to be because I want it to sit in the middle. I'm going to go with that second layer, and I've actually popped my, because I have got somebody in mind for this one, and I haven't made all the bits yet.
Hang on, you don't think this is good? This is going to be demo of the day without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, you're kidding?
No, you're not going to get to give this to someone. Oh no!
I haven't finished it yet.
But when you do finish it, it will be card of the show and it will be card of the day, I reckon.
No, because I've got other things to show. We're going to stop at this. I went. Oh.
Well, what you got?
Because I hadn't planned on finishing it, Joe, because I was going to take it on for somebody. I've got somebody in mind with it. What are you like?
It's still going to be card. It's still going to be card.
You don't know yet because you haven't seen the other two bits that I've got down here.
I had a look at them earlier. This is definitely the best one.
Oh, you are a little tinker, you. A little tinker. Right.
We spent an hour on this. You can't say it's not going in the phone.
Oh, I know, but we're stopping now. I ain't going to carry on with any more because I just wanted to show you how to put my box together. Hang on a minute, because all my bits are sliding everywhere. I think that's enough to get it in there.
That's enough to be card of the show. Day even.
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't plan that one very well, did I? Actually, you don't know that because I saw Craig's gorgeous card this morning. So you could be telling porky pies and then I can take it back. Right, so inner box is done and you can see the gradient there of those?
Can you give them a bit of a twist if you want to?
Right, so if you wanted to twist, why on earth is that second pack? It's not sticking for some reason. I know it's warm in here, Joe, but it's not that warm. Let me just get some more glue on. I might not have put enough glue on because I want to stick that. But that second layer, for some reason, does not want to stick down, which is going to irritate me. So I'm sorry, but until I've got it stuck down, we're not moving on.
Right.
A little bit of a perfectionist. Twisting it, no, Joe, because if you twist too far, your little pieces are going to connect and you're going to have some stoppages there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my inner bases. And then I'm going to pull up the inside panel and I'm going to tuck my little love hearts. When I'm tucking these in, I tuck my little love hearts in together, side by side. Let's see if I can get that all together. There we go. And then I'm going to pop on my lid. Remember the reinforced lid? It's there for a reason, Joe. So now, when you look at this, and I've just popped all those pieces to one side for the time being, when you look at the box, I've just taken you through from the very beginning of the box, the outside layer, and when we open it up, Charlotte, can we do that front shots, just so you can see when we do the front shots, not the Gemini, not the, yeah, let me over, yeah, there we go, yay! Right, so ready? Ba-doo! And then it all pops open where you've got all the exploding panels now ready to put your pictures of your loved ones behind, all the extra bits that are in there. You've got the waterfall one, you've got the slider one, you've got, what's the other one, Joe? What's the other one? There's the waterfall, the waterfall. I'm trying to think now, what's the waterfall?
You've got the waterfall mechanism, you will also get the slider and the twist and pop.
Twist and
the
pop,
borders.
That's it. And the inside box.
And the inner box.
Yeah. And the edges, the decorative edges that you can use. But what I wanted to show you was how you put the entirety of that box together, the layers, the rest of the bits that I was going to finish off later for my gift because this is for my friend. Shh. Right, so the rest of those bits is what you could be popping in there later on, is what I'm going to say for now.
You do realise if you ask people not to vote for this to be card of the show, they're going to vote for it.
I'm just going to move it out.
In fact, people are already voting for it. Demo number 1, I can see coming up in the comments already. Right, yes, let me show you the other bits that you're getting in here then you're going to be able to decorate with. And these are all sized to fit perfectly within the inner drop down bits, the inner boxes. So the slider is this one here. Now this is awesome. You want to put a stamped image under there. You could of course put a picture under there if you want to. You're going to get that one included. You're going to get the waterfall. Now this is really awesome. That incredible waterfall mechanism. You can, let me do that way around for you so you can see how that moves. Really, really cool. You put messages behind there, of course, if you want to. The other one you've got is the twist and pop. So a lot like the large twist and pop that we do. This one's beautifully decorated here. You can see you've got the twist and pop mechanism in there. So you'll be able to decorate some of the leaves like that. And you get the small box template within there as well. Is it a template or is it a die? I can't make my mind up. It is a template that is going to allow you to cut that out, which is amazing. And then, of course, they all go together so fabulously, and you can pop your lid back on there like so. Awesome. Don't forget, you will also get the borders in there, and you get the main mechanism and lid as well. It's an incredible deal. So many of you have gone for this in this show. Very, very busy. If you are a platinum member or a gold member, you are saving more than you spend on this particular collection. So absolutely make sure you grab it. Kim saying, so glad I can replay this demo. I put my exploding box set in a really, really safe place. Well, let's hope you find it, Kim. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Right, something we have on every single Monday Maker show is, of course, our Monday mega deal, and it is your Scoremaster. So you're going to get the Scoremaster included. I don't have one, I have this sheet. So Debbie will show us hers in just a minute. You've got your, this is what I've got. There it is. There it is. That's the sheet. I don't know where the board's gone. You will also get the boxer board. Now, this is absolutely amazing. So you can create custom size and shape boxes, which is brilliant. You're going to get that included. And the Envelobox Creator, which is amazing. This is going to enable you to create dimensional envelopes in so many different sizes. So your Scoremaster, your boxer board, and your Envelobox Creator all come for you in that price, £20 or $20, which is brilliant. Something I love are these creator cards, because you buy two, get two free in this particular collection. Now, the great thing about these is they are a creator card die. You've got the option of cutting it in or cutting it out. So the outer edge is removable on here, which is fantastic. But then you interchange the sentiment. So you're getting 3 different sentiments for that incredible price. So you're getting in here Star of Wonder, Joy to the World, and Peace on Earth. That one there is your star. Then you've got the Snowflake, and the Snowflake's going to have Winter Wishes, Believe in the Magic, and Let It Snow. This one here is your Holly, and this one has for you 'Tis the Season, Jolly Holidays, and Deck the Halls. And you're also getting this one just here, which is your Tree, which has Season's Greetings, Happy Holidays, and Merry Christmas too. Love that they're all really usable sentiments. And what I like about it too is that what you're getting, of course, is 12 different creator cards essentially, because you can interchange those middle sentiments. The other great thing is, well, a lot of interchangeable dies out there on the market, they have like pips or connections, or you can see that it wasn't really intended to be just that die on its own. With this, when you die cut them, you don't have any of that. They are absolutely seamless. They look exactly like it was a full creator card die that created that as well. And Debbie, am I right in thinking you can just cut these out without the sentiment and just have an aperture in the middle? Can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the dies, how they work, and I'll just move that to one side for a second. They're a really great set of dies because they come in so many different elements. So there are your 3 sentiments covered, and I'm using the lovely Snowflake. This is the same for all of them, regardless which ones you're going for. They are exactly the same, it's just different designs that we've got. So you've got 3 different sentiments, and on this one, on this particular one, you've got Winter Wishes, Let It Snow, and Believe in the Magic. You've got the 2 elements here as well. So the reason they're called creator cards is because there's a variety of ways that you can create cards using the frame die. So that's a separate frame die. And when you look at it, and actually it's quite a nice frame for a mat and layer. But working with this one, when you put the 2 together, creates a lovely panel. The reason we split it up, and what really cleverly designed when Leanne and the team decided to expand the diversity of the creator cards, is by splitting up dies, interchanging different sentiments to say what it is that you want to say, taking the 2 pieces separately so it's not a full panel, it means it stays connected to cardstock. Using that would cut straight through cardstock. So lots and lots of different ways they can use it. And for me, that's what I love about it. And around the outside edge of here is where the aperture can stay in, and I'll show you that one actually. Well, I'll show you that piece because I can put those sentiments in at any time. We'll do it in a step-by-step kind of way to do this one. So again, I'm just going to bring in my low tack tape, Joe, just to hold down this, and I'll show you how this works. So again, I'm going to pop this down onto some cardstock. I've chosen white cardstock for this one, Joe, and I'm going to run this through. Now, it is a very intricate die, I'm using my Gemini Junior, but you could, if you wanted to, pop your metal shim into there, or if the law of average, sometimes with dies, it may need a second cut. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's what it needs, and I'll say, oh, it didn't cut. Did you run it through again? No. Like, why? So you can, it just the nature of how the die works means that sometimes it may need a second cut, or finish it off with the rubber embossing mat. And by that, I mean just placing that over the top, taking out the magnetic shim and running that through again. I'll just run that through second time. This time it's going to emboss it, because some dies have embossing features to them as well. And I'll show you now when we take it out that without cutting out the sentiment, how it stays connected into that cardstock, like I said at the beginning. So when I take that out, just move those out of the way for a second, Joe. Lift that off. And it's lovely, this one. I'll tell you why I chose this one, because it's got lots of extra features in here, little snowflakes. And I say little snowflakes, let me grab my cleaning brush for a second, Joe. Snowflakes that you can use for extra embellishments, which is what I'm going to do in a moment for mine. But because I haven't popped the sentiment in the centre, can you see now? And I'm just going to continue to poke out all these pieces. And again, like I said, these gorgeous snowflakes, as delicate as they are, you're going to be able to use and look at them. I mean, there's so many of them out there. Little ones, big ones, medium-sized ones.
Some as big as your head.
You what, sorry?
Some as big as your head.
Some as big as your head?
Yeah.
They're not as big as mine. I've got a big head.
My head's been this size since I was born, Debbie. I've just grown into it over the years. Honestly, I had the biggest head ever as a child.
Did you
it's sort
really?
of, it's relatively, it's still a bit on the big side. It's relatively in proportion now, but it never used to be. Yeah. My mum used to get very defensive about it if anyone ever commented.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, bless. Now, I'm just going to move those to one side just for the time being. But can you see how it stays connected into the cardstock? And then, of course, you can use it with the element of popping in now one of the sentiments. So, I mean, now, when I do this, when I pop this in, and I'll just hold that into place. You can do this in two sections, Joe. There's nothing to stop you from doing that. But I just wanted to show you. And of course, if you was to use this piece as well, it would then cut out a perfect frame. In fact, for this particular one, I will show you, because I have got a different demo planned. But I think it's nice to see the difference that it creates by using these creator card dies. So if I just hold that into place, again, I'm going to pop some low tack tape down. Some people find it easier to die cut everything in one go. Lovely thing about these is as well, you can have them in different styles, so that it can be a catered corner to the left, to the right, entirely up to you how you pop that on. But I'm just going to hold that into place as well, a bit of low tack tape, and it'll show you the different ways that you can use these. So I'm going to pop that on. I'm going to run this through my Gemini Junior again. So bringing that back onto the platform. This is now going to cut, ooh, nearly. I only put one bit of tape down. I should have popped perhaps two pieces down there. There we go, held that down. I'm going to bring in my platform again. So normal combination for a thin metal die, and then run that through, not with the purple embossing mat. Run that through, and what this will do now is cut out the frame, so that creator card ability, lots of different ways, lots of versatile ways that you're going to be able to use this. And again, really, really fabulous. So I'm going to take that off now, Joe. It's cut out the framework. Let's take that out. Take the tape off. And I'll show you the way that I've used it in a moment, because I used it a bit different for the plan demonstration, but I think it's sometimes nice to show you.
Oh,
look
nice.
how gorgeous that cuts out that entirety. Let me pop it under some dark cardstock so you can see the difference.
It's card of the show gorgeous, but gorgeous.
But look at all the delicacy there, which is just absolutely phenomenal. And then, of course, you can interchange the sentiments. So this one says let it snow, but you've got the interchangeable factor, which means you can make these cards in multiples. You could make 3 of them up, pop them in a little gift box, and hey presto, you've got yourself a set of cards that you could give to someone. Right, so that was not how I was planning on doing this demo, Joe, but I think sometimes a bit nice to show you the different ways that you can use it.
Absolutely.
So what I've done with mine is, and I'll just run this through again, let me just, because we're going to have a see-through easel. So I've just cut that frame, and I'll just bring it back in for a second. The piece of cardstock that I started with was this one. I just didn't cut the frame out, so it's just showing you the two different ways. That one without the outside frame creates a bigger panel. That one, when you use the frame, the separate frame, creates a beautiful small, I mean, you can see the detail, can't you? It's absolutely, it's just gorgeous. Shaker cards, that's going to look lovely on. Cut it into directly into your cardstock, so this could be a card blank, cutting directly into there. So that's how I was intending it to look. And I have got myself another card that's exactly the same size, so it's 5 3/4 inch square with a fold in the middle, because this is going to act as an easel. So I'm just going to, let's see if I can line my die up the right way that I remember it, because there's a set way that I've got mine planned. There we go. I'm going to line it and pull that out so you can see it, centralise it into the middle. There we go. Let's pop that on. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through again. There we are. Thin metal die combination again, pop that through, and again you could pop your sentiment afterwards. I actually did it together and then snipped out the sentiment for this, because what I wanted to do is create a see-through element of the easel card, which I'll show you in a moment how I did it. Excuse me. And then take that off. In fact, let's give it a little tap. Knocking all my snowflakes out. We'll give it a little tap. That went a little tap, Warwick. Do all the poking part, so get all the poking, you know, get all the snowflakes out. Don't forget, save those snowflakes, because they'll come in handy.
They would look excellent, wouldn't they, on
do you know, I was thinking shaker cards and things like that. But once you've poked that out, and when you've added one of the sentiments in, so by repeating that with maybe a different sentiment, but say it's a let it snow again, what I did this time was I took this piece, and I'll show you in a moment, and I've took my little scissors, Joe, and I've snipped out the let it snow. So I will do it on this one, because again you've got that.
And again, I bet you can use that sentiment elsewhere if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely you can. So I'm just releasing it from the die, so that you can see how I did this, because like I said, I changed up what I was doing then, how I was intending it, which creates that lovely full feature without a sentiment in. So that's another way you can use it, and it's exactly what I did with my first piece. So if I show you now my easel card with all the bits poked out, I took out the sentiment part to create this lovely see-through easel. Going back to my original one, that is going to sit over the top.
Nice.
And the actual, so what it does now, when it creates it upwards, it creates a lovely see-through panel. So on here, I'm going to use the dotted tape pen, but only use it on this half. So pop that down there, and I'm going to just literally pop this dotted tape pen, because this is a very filigree, detailed die cut. So dotted tape pen, best friend with this one. Make sure you've got a nice coverage all over, and then I'm going to line that up so that it sits on top, and it's important to get it the right way around. So when you are doing this, make sure you've got this bit correct, and by that I mean the design of the die. Just line that up, and that now creates myself this lovely easel with the see-through part. Can you see that beautiful design there? It looks absolutely glorious. I love doing these cards, Joe. I've cut myself a little panel. I've actually popped myself, you know, I found this paper pad when I was doing my craft room, and I thought, oof, does that look lovely with that one? The lovely snowflakes. Oh, the plain one. I don't know if we've still got this on. I can't remember what it was called.
It's not from the Glittering Snowflakes,
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Thank you, Joe. It so is from the Glittering Snowflakes. Thank you for that. I found a few paper pads.
Have you? Ones that you thought maybe had gone?
I found 8. Found 8.
8 new ones?
8 of these.
8 of that?
8, yeah.
8 of,
8 of this,
hang on,
yeah.
how many? If you found 8 of one design, how many pads did you find in total?
I told you.
Did you?
They were...
Oh.
excuse me, I'm choking.
Oh.
It was 249, Johnny. And I gave,
249?
I did whittle it down to
200.
whisper that bit.
So you only gave 20% away.
Well, you know,
I wouldn't have given any away.
I did give a few away. I couldn't give them all away.
Of course not.
People with a paper pad addiction will understand what I mean by that. I just physically couldn't part with every single one. Hence why my beautiful storage, a full unit of them.
A full unit?
A full unit.
And are they all accessible now?
Yeah.
Can you see them all?
We're talking like 12 units.
So you can see them all?
Yeah, so you can see. You can't see them all because they're all inside. It's all paper and card.
Oh.
And then there's a pile at the side of it as well, Joe. I feel like I said to you all, I were gonna get really brutal, didn't I? And I feel like I'm just admitting to the fact that I didn't give a lot away. I did give a lot away.
You've got a nice big room with plenty of storage, so you're right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But I did. I couldn't just give. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So yeah, but I found 8 of these. 8.
Sorry?
8 of these.
8 of that same design.
8. Yeah.
That's
I just
amazing.
couldn't give it away because it's just absolutely beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous.
It's perfect for now, isn't it?
Well, it is. It is absolutely perfect for now. Now, depending on where you want your easel to sit, and I think I'm going to go, about halfway. So let's take that up to there. I've put that onto some foam pads, so you can see now that will keep that lovely lip there. And again, you've got that lovely see-through element to it. But going back to those lovely snowflakes, these are going to look beautiful, Joe. And I've added a little few diamantes into the centre of them. I say diamantes, pearls. And I've just added, because these are going to look absolutely beautiful over. I was thinking about adding a little, and now looking at the Craig, I'm going to call them, the Craig nesting dies, I could have perhaps cut a little frame to go around there as well. But what I'm just going to do is, let me grab my 3D Collal glue. I'm just going to decorate a few little snowflakes. Perhaps put some glitter pens over there as well. But I'm just going to add a few little embellishments.
Do you think maybe this could be the card of the show?
Pardon?
Do you think maybe this could be card of the show?
I don't know, Joe. Don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We'll soon find out when we do. Oh, I've only done. I haven't really done much, have I, again today? Yeah,
Well,
I've got another one
chance.
planned, but I'm not sure how much of that we're going to get done. But yes, I'm just going to pop a few onto that. I'm just doing a little bit of decoration. Just bear with me for a second. Just pop a couple of those on as well. Let's pop. Ooh. Just onto there. Again, these snowflakes are just glorious. They really, truly are beautiful.
Yeah, really
and
delicate,
this is the waist, Joe. This is the waist. So I've shown you a couple of ways how you could use it, but let's just turn it that way. And I wonder if you can see. Oh, yeah, you can.
Nice.
So what we've got now is a lovely easel card. And if I just turn it there so you can see it all the way around, how decorative it looks when you use it. And use it to its full advantage. You've got all those dies to play around with, where you can use it as a frame, where you can use it, you know, any one of the interchangeable sentiment parts, but you can create this yourself. And I think this is quite something a little bit, I mean, I've kept it really plain, like I've not gone too overloaded with colour and things like that, or, you know, those kind of things. Because sometimes I think the simplest of cards can look the prettiest. And I just think that is absolutely gorgeous because of the dies. It's the dies that have done all the hard work. I've just put it together. I've just thought of a way to use it and popped it together. And there's lots of different ways that you can use them, and all the interchangeable elements from each design make this a really versatile set of dice to own at a fabulous price as well, Joy, a real fabulous price.
Well,
I hope you agree.
Buy 2 get 2 free, which is amazing, and then a platinum, and then of course all of you getting some sort of Club Inspired discount on top of that as well. Let me share with you again what you are getting in here then. So you've got Peace on Earth, which also has Joy to the World and Star of Wonder. We then have Let It Snow and Winter Wishes and Believe in the Magic, which is your snowflake. You've then got 'Tis the Season, Jolly Holidays, Deck the Halls in your holly, and also that tree with Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings, and of course Happy Holidays there for you as well. You should be looking at $99.96 or $131.96 in dollars. You're actually looking at under £40 or just over $50 as a platinum member to get hold of all of them, which is incredible. Should we have a look at some of the pictures that you guys have been sending in to us? Shelley sent us in a picture of her exploding box. Look at the inside of this one, Debbie. Love the colours. was her niece's birthday.
Goodness me, that is beautiful. I love that. Absolutely. Look at the inside of that. It's absolutely amazing. Who's the pictures of there? Oh, look at
Elaine did this one. I love it.
That is beautiful as well. Absolutely glorious.
For her daughter's birthday, this one just here.
Look at the chosen colours in there. This is what I love about these dyes. They're absolutely, you can get as creative as you want. Once you've learned how to put that box together, as you know, our lovely Elaine and I'm so sorry, I forgot the first lady's name. Shelley. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shelley. I went through every name there apart from you. But absolutely, you've shown just how fantastic you can create and get creative with those exploding box dyes. So yes, thank you very much for sharing your beautiful makes with us. That's very kind of you. I love to see people's takes on our dyes. I'm trying to shove my package back in there, Joe. It won't go in.
Do you know what? Let's give you a moment to check out. It's super busy across so many different items. We're going to get ready for demo of the show, which is probably going to be the exploding box. But before we decide that, here's Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet.
The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
All the details there of Club Inspire, and also I get giving you a little bit of a flavour of the kind of thing that we do here at Crafters TV. If you are new to us, now I want to show you the details. Oh no, we've got to do card of the show first. I've jumped in the gun, Debbie. Card of the show, card of the day. So card of the show then.
Right, card of the show, we'll keep it really simple because I've already done 2 things. I seem to be getting less and less. However, very detailed, can I just tell you, very detailed.
So it deserves to win then in that case?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Right, number 1 is the
mixed messages, Debbie.
The unfinished exploding box where we've created our panels and our lovely exploding features in there.
So if it, just for clarity, if it wins card of the day, will you finish it?
Well, yeah, because it's going to a friend of mine.
It'll have to be back by Sunday.
Yes, right.
Okay.
I'll have it back Sunday. Right, no, or you may prefer this one. number 2, which you've just seen me do, which is the very beautiful interchangeable Let It Snow easel card, the see-through easel card. So is it number 1 or 2? 1 or 2? You choose.
Debbie obviously doesn't need the win, does she? How many wins is up there? She's really not desperate for the win at this point. She's like, I'd rather give it to me mate, to be honest. Let me take you through the spiral pop-outs that you've got. You've got a few minutes to vote, by the way. Crafters TV, would you like to vote for number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? It's up to you.
1 or 2. 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're across on YouTube. Let me take you through. I'll show you the boards in a sec. I've only got a board for a few of these, so I'll just share with you the packaging first. So you've got the heart, the star, the schmetterling, the hexagon, you've got the flower, and you'll get the balloon in here. Let me show you what you've got then with a few of these. So I've got a few of them here. This one's also, this is the hexagon. What I love about it is you get the die itself, which gives you that mechanism there, as you can see, that spiral mechanism. You get embellishing elements, so you've got a bee and a flower in this case, and then be happy. So they really are awesome. They're all themed for you. You've got the happy birthday one here with a balloon, which is brilliant, and you've got the string and the present in there too. You will also get the star one in there as well as the other 3 styles. Amazing price. I mean, these should be almost £80, almost $90, £30 or $35. It is the best saving in the show this evening. Debbie.
What's that?
Number 2's the winner.
Ah!
There you are. Debbie asks.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Debbie asks and people deliver. There you go. Number 2.
Right, so we're ready for demo of the day then?
Yeah.
You've got them.
Yeah, you're going to bring that one over?
Oh, sorry.
You get that one, I'll get this one off the shelf. Oh, you're going to bring that one over for me?
Oh, we both left at the same time. Is that why Charlotte's groaning in his ears?
I mean, Charlotte thinks I do that one. Why would I do that on purpose?
Be careful, Joe, it's still wet.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have wet, sticky snowflakes all over you. That's the last thing you want.
I know. Right. This one here, number 1. Do you want to vote for number 1?
Ah.
Number 2. Ooh, what an elegant box. Or number 3. So you choose. Is it 1? Is it 2? Or is it 3? The choice is yours. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. Right, Debbie.
Yes?
I believe you've got some inspiration for us with the spirals, is that right?
Yes, I have. I had got a demo planned. However, it's like everything in this building, time just goes, sucks away. Literally, I cannot believe that we are nearly at the end of our show. But what you've got with these dies, when I first saw these, I was like, oh my God, they're so cute. Something that little bit different that create that lovely pop out, and I adore them. I really do adore them because I love the way that they create this beautiful spiral pop out. It's something that little bit different, and of course, bearing in mind we've just had the Beautiful collection quite recently, I think this one would look absolutely gorgeous because it's got that lovely honeycomb feel to it. So you could be using those, but I love that. I just love that lovely spring coil to them. This one I adore as well, the beautiful stars. So you could multiply them and create, and you could be popping inside there your sentiments, or whatever it is that's the star. Do you know I made that one? I might take that back because my sister's going to be doing her driving lessons soon.
I'll have the counter out in a minute. What else are you taking? Your exploding box, the samples from the spirals. Honestly, get your hands on your pokey tools. Debbie, I'll have it otherwise.
But they are such good fun, regardless what occasion. A lovely birthday one. I love the balloon one. And can you see that lovely kinetic movement? They're a lot easier to work these. Another gorgeous star one here. This is just beautiful. Just keeping it on a singular one, using elements of embossing folders, taking the die cuts out of them, repeating the sentiment, because this sentiment comes with it as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. Which one's this one, Joe? Let's have a look. This one, again, is that lovely balloon kind of style one there, which I just think is absolutely fabulous. So honestly, these are a really great set that I don't think I've ever seen. I'm trying to think when I last saw that price. Is that the lowest price that we've done them
I
at?
do believe
For
it
the
is
whole entire
the best.
collection?
Best price yet.
That's incredible,
it's a
Joe.
60% saving, which is absolutely amazing. The winner of the card of the day, it is Debbie's box, is the card of the day.
The elegant box.
So we are, that's the first one up on the shelf for today. It's a Monday, so we're going to pop that up on the shelf in a moment. Congratulations, Debbie. Let's just talk again about the exploding boxes. So many of you gone for these. Remember what you're getting in here. So you're getting the main box mechanism within here, also alongside the box lid as well, and then everything that you need to decorate the inside beautifully as well. So I'll just show you firstly the twist and pop that you're getting in here. So this is your twist and pop mechanism. So it's like the larger twist and pops that we've done before, but it is designed and sized to fit perfectly within here. So that's what you get. You're also going to get this one here. Now this one is your waterfall mechanism. This is really cool how this works. You can see that wonderful slide. So you can either put messages or notes in there. You could put small portrait pictures in there as well if you wanted to. You've then also got this one here, which is your slider mechanism there, as you can see, and you will then also receive the borders as well, so you can make those really nice fancy edge borders around the outside of your projects. Again, a brilliant price on this. Gold and Platinum members saving more than you're spending here with this, which is absolutely fantastic. A brilliant saving, $41.60 or $51.20 for our Platinum members. What I love about these, Debbie, as well, it gives you sort of like the basis, but there's so many, you can really put your own stamp and creativity on these, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely, and choose different card stocks. Maybe not something that's from our range, maybe something that you already have from other companies, because the basis is the exploding box mechanism with the inside box, with the waterfall, with the twist and pop, with all those extra. Those are the extra bits. Those are the bits that you're going to get creative with. The main concept of it is how to put the box together with that reinforced lid as well. And then you just choose your own design. You can see with the lovely design team that they've had a field day and they've used different papers, maybe not decorate the inside. This one looks just as glorious by using those beautiful solid paper colours. Don't have to always use those elements as well. So the twist and pop and all those other kind of things that are in there, keep it really elegant and classy. You've got the lovely template for the inside box as well. What are you going to fill your box up with? But honestly, there's just so many different things that you can do with these. But the plain and simple fact is that it creates that lovely mechanism all together to create that lovely wow factor with ease. You saw us do, when we started the show, the lovely idea behind it, how to construct the box lid, how to construct
Maybe we could
insides.
put that in as like an honorary card of the day, just because you did spend quite a lot of time on it. What do you think? No? Okay,
Yeah,
no.
it's coming
okay.
on with me because I've got someone in mind for it. Are you talking of birthdays, Joe? It's nearly yours.
Nearly.
Who knows, this could be for you for all you know. And you're trying to give away your birthday gift. Yeah, you see? Yeah, but absolutely. What it is the fabulous explanation on how to put it together with ease, because all the dies are there for you. You just get creative. You just choose who you're giving your box to and just enjoy it. It's a lot easier than what a lot of people think, because there's no measuring, there's nothing, and you don't have to do any of that because you've got the dies that do all that for you. And that's why I love the exploding box. I'll come back and do shows over this time and time again, because I absolutely adore it at the best price we've done it at as well. So phenomenal deal, Joe. I totally think this is a star of the show tonight.
Amazing. It really, really is. You guys have absolutely loved it. You really, really have. £52, $64. An amazing, amazing deal for you. Debbie, what a pleasure. You're back with us on Wednesday, Debbie, aren't you?
I am indeed. I shall be here on Wednesday for... Oh, I'm going to nip in on Wake Up Call. You've got me. Yeah, I'm going to come in on Wake Up Call on Wednesday.
Fantastic. What a party.
You want my love?
What a party, me, you and
What
Craig.
a party, yeah. So you've got me on Wednesday for a little segmented wake-up call, and then a craft along, and then creative cravings on Wednesday. So I will see you then. I'm going to have a little bit of time off, see if I can get my nails done, and have a little bit of time with grandkids and get ready for the shows on Wednesday.
Fantastic.
Well.
Tune in. I mean, worth tuning in just to see what Debbie's nails are going to be like. I think we'll have a big reveal in the wake-up call. Also, don't forget, big day coming up tomorrow here on Crafters TV. We have got Wake Up Call call in the morning, or midday in the UK, 7 a.m. East Coast time, 4 a.m. West Coast time, myself and Craig, looking at all the amazing things that are coming up. That being a launch day at 3 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast time, pigment inks and stencils, which is going to be really, really fun. And Jan will be with us for that. I know how much she absolutely adores all things stenciling and mixed media, so that will be incredible. And then also we'll have launch party with Craig. We'll be looking at those dies that launched very recently, along with a load of other amazing stuff. So yes, Craig, Jan and Craig. It's a Craig-based Jan sandwich tomorrow, isn't it? I'm looking forward to that. Now, don't forget to check out your baskets. Congratulations if you got the Gemini Junior deal. Remember, we'll have another one of those craft countdowns either on Monday, no, it's Monday today, on Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. So make sure you join us to see when that could be. I mean, who knows when it could be. Don't forget to check out your baskets if you are across the pond. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you're tuning for Sarah's upcoming shows that are throughout the day over on HSN. If you are here or in Europe, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you for another full day tomorrow here on Crafters TV.